Let's dive into the world of Magicfly. I ordered these pencils for myself some time ago, and it took a while for them to arrive. And when they did, the package was less than satisfactory. It looked like they had kicked it to my doorstep. And before opening it, I contacted the company and I asked, can I swap these out for a set? Because I just knew the inside was going to be destroyed. And after a couple of email exchanges, they were really nice, and they said, they could give me a discount on this one, or even, refund the money if I would send them back. But what I started to understand was they couldn't replace them. I just thought they were on, a back order, but the way they made it sound was, we can't exchange it because we have nothing to give you, and we don't know when we're going to get another set. So hopefully I misread into it, and then at some point they will replace these pencils or get more stock of it. But I just didn't get that feeling, or if so, it might be a while before they get more in stock. So I went ahead and I opened this one, and I gotta say, like, it was so busted up that I ended up taking my tin in the garage and got a hammer to it, because I was trying to make it as straight as I possibly could, because once I got the lid off, I couldn't even get it back on. But now you could see the inside. So right now, right off the get-go, we have the little foam protection sleeve. And I gotta say, this thing apparently worked magic, because the pencils on the inside, not one damaged pencil, not one broken lead. And I've had cases that were in better shape than this, and the pencils were busted up. And so I was extremely impressed with these pencils. We jump here. These are labeled in gradient order, not in numerical order. The numbers are kind of all over the place. And the colors are beautiful. Right away, when I was looking at one of the pencils, let me get this tray out here. And none of this could be held against them, because again, they didn't expect it to arrive to me this way. So the trays are kind of, the little plastic inserts are messed up and chipped and cracked, and they're real hard to pull out. But again, the tray is just beat to hell. If we look at one of the pencils, let's take this one here. Robin Egg Blue. Up front, you have your name, you have your number, 59. Very back, at the dipped end, you have Magicfly. The end matches the barrel. And the pencil overall, it reminded me, right when I saw it, either of like a Castle Art or a Bruckner. It just gave me that feel. Not saying it's identical to that, but just in presentation, it had that look. When I started swatching with these pencils, it made me think, I guess maybe with the color selection and the fact that it was also a 72 set, was their large set, it made me think of an Artisto, which instantly made me happy, because I fell in love with Artisto instantly. And I thought, well, hey, this is great. This is a cheaper version of that pencil, so somebody could, try these out instead of jumping into the more expensive set. If we look at the colors, you could see they're different sets. The Magicfly is an oil-based, and it really comes out in the colors, very rich, very deep colors. And even though I thought they felt a lot alike, the color selection is definitely different. Artisto offers some colors that aren't in the Magicfly set, and vice versa. But when talking about coloring, when I first started swatching these, instantly it just felt really nice. I didn't get the feel of a budget pencil whatsoever. There was very little residue when pushing, and I gave these a nice amount of pressure, and the residue that was coming off the pencils was it was next to none, and it didn't smear, it didn't catch my hand, and it has just some beautiful colors. The green selection is really, really nice. The yellows go just perfectly blend from your really light yellow to your deep reds. Your earth tones are nice. There's a decent selection of brown, a decent selection of peach. You have some turquoise, you have your rich deep blues, even your purples. It offers a little bit for a 72 set. It was very surprising where it goes from your purple to your hot pinks to your mauves. The only thing that I thought this was kind of lacking was the gray. The Artisto has a really nice selection of gray. And again, the reason I'm comparing it so much with Artisto as opposed to another set is it just had that same feel to it. Very much had that feel to it. A lot of fun to swatch these. But if you look at the gray, that's it. You got your three. And even then, it almost looks like they have a warm gray, then a cool gray, then your black. So there wasn't going to be too much in the ways if I'm going to color with the grays in this that would, offer a whole bunch. But as far as the performance of these pencils go, right off the bat, they layered really well and they blended really well. And the pigment was really high that you didn't find yourself needing a lot of layers, and you didn't find yourself having to put a lot of pressure to pull out that rich, deep color. And I wanted to find a picture that would have a lot of these, real bright colors that could pop. And I also wanted to really push the earth tones in this. So I figured, this picture would be perfect for that. And I gotta say, when doing these sheets for these videos, when coloring these images, sometimes you kind of forget to have fun. And I don't know what it is about it. For this being a very much a budget set, it captured the joy of coloring. I wanted to go back and just add even more colors. I really wanted to go into something with some blues and some greens, and just, it offers such a bright, vivid array of colors in such a small palette of 72. You expect to be short some, and that just wasn't the case with these colors. So if it's the case where you can get a hold of Magicfly, and again, hopefully you can, hopefully I overlooked something, but these pencils are great. Again, I had zero breakage when putting pressure. They sharpened extremely well, and they were all very centered as far as the leads go. So I'm going to say, if you want a good oil pencil it's a budget pencil, I have zero problem with recommending Magicfly.
Sugar Solito.